So place-based education is something that we believe in here at school. It's because the kids are here and they can see what they're learning about. So, if we're learning about ecosystems, we can go right into our woods here and learn about the ecosystem here so they can see it in action here and then eventually understand that there are other ecosystems in this world. But for me, the initial place that we need to learn about is ourselves, and to learn how to care for ourselves physically and emotionally so that we can be the best learner that we can possibly be and the best person that we can possibly be. And once we can learn to do that, then we can care for the other things around us, whether it's our friends, whether it's our schoolyard, whether it's our garden. But once you learn to care about yourself, you'll start to care about those other things around you. School-wide, we all have units around gardening. We have a ton of gardens around the school. Each class has their own individual raised garden bed. And so each classroom does a learning experience around the garden. So for example, in my classroom, we team up with the kindergartners, and every year we make some themed garden. So this year we did a soup garden. So we get the kids together, we brainstorm what can we grow that you can put into soup. Then we have to research, well, what grows in Vermont or what won't grow, and then we plant it, and then in the fall we come back, we harvest, and we make the soup. We also integrate health and wellness, and we do yoga twice a week. Before we're doing that, we're reading about yoga, the history of yoga, some of the potential benefits of yoga. Who else does yoga? So one of the things with yoga I get with some of the boys are like, I don't want to do this, but then I show them that the Seattle Seahawks have a whole off-season training on yoga. They're like, oh, that's pretty cool. So they get into it a little bit more. Yeah. So we had our first graduating class. It was a powerful night because you had the whole group up there with a little slideshow talking about all the things they've learned about through kindergarten up to 6th grade in terms of being well and decision making and choices that can affect them, and how they will carry that forward into the next phase of school, middle school and high school. And so to have that story be told, and as a teacher standing back watching it, it was emotional and powerful, and we were all sort of like, wow, this is why we're doing what we're doing, and it was real.